Ain't got breakfast time. Come here, boy. Well, guys, here's a beautiful April morning, and we've got to get a lot of Emmett's acres knocked out today.
We went for each other like a bullet from a gun, faster than the sheriff's drawing, hotter than the sun. Didn't see it coming lately, I've been on the run. Famous man, see my pictures posted everywhere across the land. And if you run with me, you got to understand that you're holding on to a dangerous hand.
If you guys remember from the last video, it was just me, and I planted field 3. Me and Tim got that done. And then Wayne was cultivating off cam. Planted field 3. Wayne was cultivating field 15. And like I said last video, if you guys remember, Emmett's farm got hit by a second tornado. A second tornado came through. Barely missed Emmett's farm. I mean, he had a lot of siding off his shed, and one of his doors blew in, so he had a lot to fix there. And there's Emmett, loaded down with seed. I probably should have came to his farm, but I think I'm going to drive my planter over there. Emmett, how you doing?
Really good, bud. Eating my Denny's.
Yep, Denny's.
I didn't get you any.
Always good to have. Oh, come on.
I had some shingles off. I had one like cracked window, but it didn't break through.
Okay.
So other than that, I mean, it was kind of just like an EF2. So.
Yeah. This one right here, guys, was the one we chased in the video, and this was the second one. As you can see, it wasn't as bad, but we are still gonna have to. I'm gonna take my cultivator and my planter over there. Me and Emmett are gonna drive those over there. So I'll be cultivating up the tornado stuff, and then Emmett's gonna get going with one of his DB90s. And Emmett, I'd
Hold on,
say
let me look at the forecast.
it's sunny for the next couple days, so we got a good shot to go. Anyway, take a look at your map here, but do what we'll do what you want. But I was thinking we could run a DB90 on field 1 and field 5, Kinsey on field 17. We could get all 3 of those fields done. I mean,
That'd actually be really good.
yeah. And they're all going to beans. And you've got your planter set to beans?
One is beans. Yep.
So that'll work good.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd work really good. Yeah, we can have Tim and Jake on standby, and I'm gonna have Wayne come out and finish up field 15 from when he was cultivating last. So after we cultivate up that tornado stuff. So.
Okay. Well, 2 is gonna be big
Corn,
because it's
yeah.
corn.
Yeah, 15, I'm doing corn on that, so we're going to have a lot of corn next year. 4's going to beans, 3's already corn, so. All right,
Get
well,
started, so.
yeah, I'll drive the cultivator down there. If you want to hop in the 3-4, you can, and your seed tenders are ready to go, too?
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. It hasn't been all that cold. We don't need to let the stagger warm up all that much. So. All right, guys, we're going to get going here. I need to work a lot of this ground ahead of Emmett. He'll be right behind me with my planter, but he's got to get some stuff set on his planters. So, but I got to go work up this tornado stuff before they start planting. Yeah, so we'll have to get this stuff right here. Then I'll get 2. Probably go through and work the entirety of 11 after that. I'll have Wayne do that after I get the stuff in 1 and 2, and then we'll be able to run the planters. Co-op, it just barely. The tornado just barely missed the co-op there. They had to fix some lights because they had one of the light poles come down. It was one of the big ones, I think. Yeah, I think it was that one of those middle ones right there. Emmett, you dissed all this last fall, right?
Yep.
All right, so.
I didn't. Tim did. But.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We'll go ahead and unfold the cultivator. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and drop the cultivator down here. It's going to be tough working this. We'll have to go a little slow here because the tornado just brought so much grass and just trash out here. So, yeah, I am at the tornado right here. I think this was when it was at its strongest. Those are like brain power lines there, guys, because the tornado blew the power lines down. Emmett, you could just pull my planter into the farm, and I'll get it going after I'm done with this, and you can get the DB90s ready to go. Alright guys, we are done with field 2 and we're heading over to field 1 now. Jake is going down there with my planter on 17. We gotta get going here. This cultivator is folded up. We gotta head out. Alright guys, it sounds like Emmett's just getting going here, so I gotta go over to field 1 and hurry up before he gets going. And Wayne said he'd be out here in about 20 minutes, so he'll be able to get going on field 11. Alright guys, we've got to jump the ditch again. Here we go. Oh. There goes Emmett through the tree line there. His row units are probably screwed after that. Emmett, you'll probably want to start down on the south side. Emmett, whenever I hop on the DB90, do you have a certain setting that you like to see everything at? Like, I'm thinking,
yeah.
Like for beans, at least like
I think
half
it's
a
on,
finger deep.
Yeah. I usually like to go a finger, actually.
For depth?
Yes. A finger deep.
Okay. And then, like spacing for beans, ideally, for me, I set it at 3 inches apart. An inch. But
I set it about 2.5.
Alright guys, done with field 1. And I'm going to fold up, and then we're going to let Wayne take over. Head on over to field 11, and I'm going to jump in the 8RX and the other DB90. We're going to get rolling on field 11, or not field 11, field 5 over here. We'll see you, Wayne. Alrighty guys, time to run the brand new 8RX 410. According to Emmett, this thing is a beast. Be able to run this huge DB90 as well. We got to get it full with seed though, that's why Emmett's got the covers open. So anyway, we'll see you guys whenever we are full with seed. Alright guys, we just got full with seed and fertilizer there, and we are heading out to field 5. Hey Emmett, you read me on the CB there?
Yep.
In about probably once we get your stuff done, are you able to bring your at least one DB90 over and help me with field 15?
Oh yeah, I can bring both, honestly.
Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need that help on field 15 there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
If you guys remember, this was the first field we harvested last year. We'll go ahead and get unfolding here. And these are older planters, but Emmett got them for good deals. And I mean, they weren't used a ton. They were used about 7 years before this, so a decent amount, but they're not like terribly used. Emmett had Tim set everything before this, so closing wheels are set. Markers are ready to go. Tires all have air in them. We're rolling good here. Alright. Drop her down here. Get going right as Emmett's passing us. And before we go too far, we're going to jump out and make sure we're doing good here. Alright, so pick a row. Go ahead and dig. Find a seed. Yep, there it is. About, yep, finger deep, just like Emmett wanted it, and looks like about 2.5, 3 inches apart. So looking pretty good, looking how Emmett wanted it. So we can run this thing at 12 miles an hour. Holy crap, this thing is gonna get everything knocked out insanely fast. All right guys, so change of plans here. Jake actually had to go. He had a doctor's appointment, so Tim came out and he's in the DB90. He's not liking the 8RX, according to Emmett. Alright guys, we're on the final couple passes here, and field 17 will be done. Over there near the orange marker, if you guys can see all that good. We weren't able to put any seed in there because it was too wet right there. It was real muddy, but the rest of the field was just fine. So anyway, Emmett's just about done with field 1 up there, and then Tim, I think, is about probably halfway done with field 5 by now, and Wayne's about done with field 11 too. Emmett, how's it coming along up there with you?
Pretty good. I'm almost done too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fold up, and then am I able to park my planter in your shed?
Oh yeah, good.
Okay. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and fold up the planter here. Alright, we're good to go. Guys, tomorrow we will be probably planting my stuff, but we'll see if Emmett wants to get his plates switched over and finish planting his ground. So we'll see what we're doing tomorrow. Alright, open up the shed doors here. Tractors are chilling out back there. I may have to move mine for Emmett's planters, but it should be fine. I'll just back mine against the wall. Alright, 340's put away. And we're going to leave these doors open because Emmett is probably going to put his planters in here.
Alright, Eli, I just finished up, so
Alright,
I'm heading back.
I'll go check on Tim. Alright guys, I'm in the drone right now. Emmett left his planter outside. And we're going to check on Tim over here. And this thing can fly super fast. There's Tim in the DB90. Wayne left the cultivator out over here, guys, because he's going to come here early and rip up all this corn. So that way we can plant beans into it this year. And then he's going to move to field 15 over here. Finish up my stuff. And then me and Emmett will probably move to 11 and 2 tomorrow. Alright guys, we will see you tomorrow for day 2 of planting. Alright guys, it is the next day, and it sounds like Emmett's already going, and I'm going to head over with the truck, connect the seed tender because Emmett's got seed over there. Guys, we're going to be planting 2 and 11 today, and they are both going to corn, according to Emmett. So, and then I still have 2 more fields I need to get planted, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know if we'll be able to get going. Wayne's coming out. He's going to cultivate 14 behind the co-op. Me and Emmett haven't decided yet. Oh, it's going to beans because it was corn last year. Looks like Emmett's getting going on 11 here. Let him get on in there with the DB90 and the 715. Emmett, you got seed in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, guys, Wayne's going to cultivate 14, like I said, and then he's going to move to 15 and finish that up. But I'm probably going to hop in the other DB90 and get going on field 2 here, and then we're probably not going to use my planter. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and get the shed doors open here, and then we'll go ahead and get the DB90 out. Alright, we'll go ahead. Emmett, the planters are ready for corn, right? You got the plates switched?
Yep.
Alright, planters unfolded here. Should be ready to go. Alright, we'll go ahead and fire the DB90 up. Should be rolling well. And we'll drop her down here. Then we'll jump out, see how she's planting. And Emmett usually likes to keep his seeds just a little bit closer than I do. So he's got his population set a little higher than me. But we'll go ahead and dig around. There's a seed about 5-6 inches apart. There's another one. A little less than a finger deep. And it's a little shallow. I may adjust that. Go ahead and adjust our depth here. Just hit a few buttons on there. And we're... Alright, go ahead and lock in on our steering assist. We'll get going. Alright guys, we're just about done here. That took a long time. I do not remember field 2 being this big whenever we harvested it. Emmett's finishing up there. He got his area done over there. The darker sections are fertilized parts, so Emmett ran out of fertilizer, but that's all he had. So I've got one more pass after this, and then we're going to park our planters, and I'm going to do a bit of cultivating, and then I'm going to take my planter back as well. Emma, didn't you say you've got a birthday party to go to tonight?
It's supposed to be a surprise party, so I gotta be there early, actually. And I gotta drive to Topeka down in Kansas, so
Yeah.
that's why I gotta leave early, and we gotta prep everything. So
Well,
if you park the planter somewhere at my farm, I'm just gonna park this planter right here. I don't even care.
I can put it in the shed for you. And while we're waiting for that to fold up, I'm going to get my planter out. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and back the planter back in the corner there. And we'll grab the 750 and put it away. Alrighty guys, we got the planters put away there. And then I'm going to take my planter back here and then come back and get my truck somehow. Next video guys will be a big video of planting 15 and 4. So we're going to keep this planter on beans for 4. Probably use this thing and then, I don't know, we'll see. Probably just this on field 4. Just let it run by itself, and then we'll have Emmett's, probably just one of Emmett's DB90s, because I think he said he wants to get one of them put away. So we'll have one of the DB90s and then the 12 row in field 15. So we'll go ahead and put this planter away. Need to feed the cows here because they're out of feed. And there we go. Right there, perfect. Alright, planter's put away. Oh shoot. In there, get those two. And we are gonna have to probably mow some grass next video as well, guys, or the video after that. And we could just give the rest of these bales to the cows, but we'll give them 2 for now. That way we've got a couple extra if they need some more. Get off there. There we go. And go ahead and park the tractor back in here. Shut these doors. We'll sprint on out to the cultivator. Oh, that was fast. Alright. And all we need to do with this is just some inrows here. And then I think a few passes up there, but yeah, we've got a few passes we need to do up here, so we'll get going. Alrighty guys, we are finally done cultivating. That seemed like it took forever. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates of anything like this coming up on the channel. And we will see you guys later. Peace.